Microphone number 4A, please state your name, your church, and your motion.
My name is Richard Sandberg. I'm the pastor of First Baptist Church of Springfield, Louisiana. In keeping with our distinctive and historic tradition, I move that the Southern Baptist Convention reaffirm Article 12 of our Baptist Faith and Message, asserting our belief in and unwavering support for the inalienable right of religious freedom for all. This includes, but is not limited to, the right of every religious group to engage in freedom of speech, the right to assemble, and their right to establish places of worship without prejudice or government interference.
Is there a second to the motion? Second is given. Please give a copy of your motion to a page to bring to the platform.
Microphone 8A.
Microphone number 8A, please state your name, your church, and your motion.
Pastor Steve Wolverton, Canton Baptist Church, Baltimore. I move that the SBC Executive Committee and the NAM Board of Trustees call for an independent outside review of the alleged strong-arming of state conventions and the threats signed by Dr. Ezell, in particular regarding the Mid-Atlantic Baptist Network and the dismissal of Dr. Will McCraney. Thank you.
Thank you for your motion. Is there a second to the motion? The motion is seconded. Please give a copy of your motion to the page or to a page to bring to the platform.
Microphone 2A.
The chair recognizes microphone 2A. Please state your name, your church, and your motion.
Hi, Mr. President. I'm Gus Hausha with Bartlett Baptist Church in Bartlett, Tennessee. I move that a committee be appointed to pray and fast for truth and godliness be preached, modeled by our leaders. This committee will help to promote research and analyze how the truth and godly living given to us by God according to Titus 1:1, Titus 2:11 through 15, 1 Timothy 4:7 through 8, are accurately and deeply taught through SBC curriculum provided by Lifeway, promoting biblical classroom discipleship so that Bible-living Christians can be properly discipled to live godly. Leaders are to model godliness, which separates us from our worldly culture that has infected and corrupted our churches as we have thoroughly enjoyed America's prosperity. 1 John 2:15 through 17.
Thank you for your motion. Is there a second to the motion?
I heard a second.
Did you? Okay.
Yes, there is a second. So if you would you please bring a copy of your motion to a page to bring to the platform?
Microphone 6A.
Microphone number 6A, would you please state your name, your church, and your motion?
My name is Ed Stetzer. I'm a messenger from Grace Church in Hendersonville and Gallatin, Tennessee. And I'd like to make a motion that the Executive Committee of the Southern Baptist Convention study the possibility of the Southern Baptist Convention affiliating with the National Association of Evangelicals, considering all the ramifications and opportunities, and report their findings and recommendations back to this body next year.
Thank you for your motion. Is there a second to the motion? The motion has been seconded. Therefore, please give a copy of your motion to a page to bring to the platform.
Microphone 7A.
Microphone number 7A, please state your name, your church, and your motion.
Good Lord, it's like I'm looking at a train. Hi, I'm Doug Hibbard, East End Baptist Church of Hensley, Arkansas. And I thought we'd add to the executive committee's work. I move that the executive committee consider amending bylaw 15J to require all amendments to the report of the Committee on Nominations within 45 days of the annual meeting be published no later than 7 days before the annual meeting.
Do I hear a second? The motion is seconded. Please give a copy of your motion to a page to bring to the platform.
Microphone 8B.
Microphone number 8B, please state your name, your church, and your motion.
Good afternoon. My name is Michael Elsey. I'm a member and messenger from the Ontawa Baptist Church in Edwardsburg, Michigan. I make a motion for the Southern Baptist Convention Executive Committee to appoint a study group to consider giving existing state conventions, their camps and retreat and conference centers a one-time payout from the Cooperative Funds Program for the purpose of establishing endowments or physical property development at their camps to help them improve their evangelism and discipleship ministries, and to report back to the 2017 convention with their recommendations.
Thank you for your motion. Is there a second to the motion? Motion has been seconded. Please give a copy of your motion to the page, a page to bring to the platform.
Microphone 2B.
Microphone number 2B, please state your name, your church, and your motion.
Hi, Mr. President. I'm Gus Hausha. I'm with Bartlett Baptist Church from Bartlett, Tennessee. I move that a committee be appointed to research how effective newly created NAM relief and any other SBC entity partnering with government and other secular agencies when cooperating on mercy service and community projects prior to utilizing SB church members as volunteers, documented restrictions, if any, preventing proactively proclaiming and sharing the gospel boldly, as Romans 1:16 tells us to do, must be fully disclosed in written form and reported accurately when engaging local churches, seminaries, and other Southern Baptists prior to recruiting and mobilizing volunteers. We evangelists are to go and initiate sharing the gospel, as well as receive all people who God brings into our presence. God works in both ways, through our proactively and reactively sharing of our sinful human reality and the saving truth by faith alone in the Lord Jesus Christ.
Thank you for your motion. Is there a second to his motion? The motion has been seconded. You can please give a copy of your motion to a page to bring to the platform.
Microphone 4A.
Microphone 4A, would you please state your name, your church, and your motion?
My name is Victoria Ramirez Gorgoni. I'm with Peace Church of Wilson, North Carolina, and I move for the Executive Committee to consider adding a veteran and/or active duty option on the online registration, as well as adding the veteran and/or active duty to the name badge to further recognize all of our military personnel, both past and present.
Thank you for your motion. Is there a second to the motion? The motion is seconded. If you would, please give a copy of your motion to a page to bring to the platform.
Ask, are there any further motions?
Are there any further motions?
If not, then the time for the introduction of motions is over.
If not, the time for the introduction of the motions is over.
Step back just a moment. We come to a time for election. We do not yet have a result from the presidential election. So we're going to move to nominations are in order for registration. ahead and tell them we don't yet have a presidential.
We do not have